What you up to? How's it been going? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, Tyrone. How you doing there, beauty? Tyrone, say hello to Tyrone. Hi there. Let me know, Don. Can you hear me okay? Yes. Can you hear me okay? I'll turn the music down. It's time to chat again. I finished dinner. I really didn't have dinner. Good. Okay. How's it been doing? How's that shoulder coming along, beauty beast? It's been a week here. It's been a week here. So much been going on here. I think I hadn't did a video in about 2 weeks. You know, this is life. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Hi, doing Corinne's live. Hi, Faye. It's that time again. It's time for us to meet some new friends and say hello and just chat. Oh, it's doing better. Corinne, do you know Beauty and the Beast and Faye? Please take this moment to say hello to each other. It's just time to meet some new friends. Say hello, because you know we all got to keep busy. Thank you guys for hello, saying hello to each other. It's that time to meet some new friends. Because you know you got to keep those watch hours coming. Got to keep those watch hours up. Because I was going to talk tonight about just go chit chat and give ideas, and we got quite a few new people that following us and friends, and try to help people stay encouraged and stay motivated and keep those watch hours up. I was over to your house the other day, Faye. Yeah, you were unboxing, I think, one of your little beauty box. You look great too, by the way. Yes, guys. I was talking to someone the other day, and I was sharing with them some things I feel that can really hurt your channel. To me, if you're trying to grow your channel, one thing you could do, I found out, you have to determine what you want to do. Because when you start getting very serious and giving your opinion about different topics, you will lose some people. And that's just the way it is. If you start talking too much about politics, you're going to lose some folks, or religion. I'm not saying you can't do that. You do what you want to do, but just bear in mind that those are kind of things can sometimes hurt your channel. Some people don't want to get into controversial topics. They want to keep it kind of light. For me, I enjoy doing live streams because I like meeting new friends, and I like my friends to meet friends also. So that's what I like when I do my live streams. And right, you have to make the determination what you want to do. And sometimes you have to go back and reinvent yourself. That's just where it is. You have to reinvent and think about. But in the interim, you want to stay true to who you are. That's my opinion. But And I tell new people, don't be afraid to branch out and meet people like Tyrone and a lot of other people that are gamers, and they'll support you as well. Yes, live streams are the best. That's right, Corinne, because no editing. I like that, hon. I like that. I love it. I did no editing. Some people have that kind of time. I don't really have that kind of time, nor am I interested in doing that. So I prefer to do live streams, and I do some premieres and videos. But when I make a decision I'm going to do a live stream, I usually commit to about an hour or two because that gives a lot of my friends time to come in and join the conversation or whatever. For the most part, I'm keeping lighthearted. Just going to have a good time. But I want to look, guys. I had stopped in the store. See these herds? I have never seen these potato chips before. This brand. I asked my husband, "How in the world do you pronounce it?" It's herds. They were just $1, and I think it was at Ingles in the little clearance. They have a little clearance thing, and it said they had different types of food. I thought I'd try these chips, and they weren't bad. And it said they're gluten-free and 150 calories. But you know, guys, potato chips, one of those things you can't not eat one or two potato chips. To me, I don't care if it's Lay's or Wise or whoever. Potato chips are one of those comfort foods that I just love. Now, do I need them? Are they good for you? No. But I'm not worried about what's good for me at this point. This is one of my comfort foods. You all know that. So these chips weren't bad. They had 8% sodium, 150 calories, 10% trans fat, total fat. 10% total fat. Not bad. Okay? So, you ever heard of these? Let me know. Herds, Forever Good, potato chips, $1. I'll try anything once. And guys, I must confess, I ate the whole bag. But it wasn't a lot in here because they, the vacuum pack. And once you open them up, I think they, I need to put my glass so I can see what you're saying. Ah, you trying to do keto and lose weight. I know that's right. I do too. But Corinne, I lost some weight years ago. And what I did to lose weight, I tried this diet where you actually like fast, eat 14 hours. Say for instance, you go to bed at 7 o'clock, your last meal is at 6 o'clock. You don't eat till 14 hours later. So from 6 to 6 and then 8 o'clock. If you stop eating at your last meal at 7, 7 the next day and 9 o'clock the next morning, and you will actually lose weight because I lost weight. And that's what I'm doing. I watch my servings of meat, try to do one serving of meat a day. I've had one serving of meat a day. I watch my sweets. We don't buy ice cream anymore. We don't drink sodas because sodas would bloat you. But you can, right, you do fast as well, right. But that helped me to lose weight, Corinne, if I did it that way. And I did that for a while, and I lost weight. So a lot of water. I found for me, everybody's body is different. So I like to watch my sweets and watch your carbs. So, and you all know Nurse Leslie. She started January 1st, 30 days with no sugar. Thank you, Faye. You're the house. Thank you. Thank you. So we really have to watch those sweets and those carbs and that sugar because sugar's bad for us. We all know that. So that's what Nurse Leslie's doing. Hi there, Live VR Designs. Do you know everybody here in the chat? It's that time again for us to meet some new friends. We got to keep those watch hours up. So check out each other's houses and go by and say hello. Yes, thank you, Faye, for checking out Beast. Me too. I don't do sodas. Right. Yeah, you do 4 liters of water. That is great. Hi there. Welcome to the chat. welcome to the chat. We're here meeting our new friends and checking out each other's houses and just saying hello and doing some chit-chatting here. Do y'all know Designs? Please go by and say hello, check his house out. And Beauty said he's doing a whole lot better. And we're glad to hear that by that surgery on his shoulder. Do you know Faye? Faye, do you know Designs? So that's why I'm here. It's time now for us to, it's a new year. How you been, Nita, VR Designs? How's everybody been? I hope your year started out great. I'm gonna get some music. Hold on. Hi there. Look at my friend. Zabing, how you been? Say hello. Zabing, how's your year coming, starting out? Thank you guys. Shanique, how you doing? I just left I can have that one on. I just left Shanique premiere. Shanique just had a premiere, guys. We were just talking about earlier about how to make sure we keep those watch hours going, guys. And how to meet new friends. Yeah, the B said he's doing a lot better, Shanique. That shoulder's coming along fine. Shanique, do you know Nita VR Designs and Zabing? Zazabing. I always get his name mixed up. And Tyrone was here earlier. So this is the time for you guys to make sure you meet new friends, because you know YouTube play with everybody's numbers. And you know people come and go, just like any community. This is a community where people are going to come and go. You're going to gain some and lose some. You got to stay busy. Yeah, Corrine is here. It's nice to have Corrine here. Yeah, we got to support each guys. We are all creators. We're in this thing together, so we got to help each other. Those snacks look, whoa, yeah, I had some chips, ate the whole bag. This is my little time to just eat a snack. How's everybody's New Year coming along? Yes, that's good. Everybody checking out everybody's houses. So make sure you say hello and support each other. We are all creators, so we gotta support each other. There's no way I can stress it. And Corrine is like me. I love live stream because all this editing gets in the way sometimes. You love chips? I do too. They're not good for us, I know that. But I never tried these before. $1. So this is it's time again to meet some new friends. You having a great new year? I am too. Even though there's a lot going on, and this is an upbeat thing. Lost my brother-in-law yesterday, but this is good for me to just meet and talk to some people. He transitioned on, and death is part of living. Yes, thank you. Appreciate that. And I don't know about you guys, but here in state of Georgia, when they have funerals here with the COVID, it's no joke. They really follow the guidelines. Thank you. But you know the guidelines, social distance and mask. Thank you. That you social distance and wearing the mask. And so a lot of times my family, this family is very large. So yeah, I didn't want to ruin your premiere, Shanique, when I was there earlier, so I didn't mention it. Thank you guys. It's been 2 weeks since I've been here, but a couple of you guys reached out to me on Instagram and sent me emails asking was everything okay. So just a lot going on. But he was in hospice and he passed yesterday. Matter of fact, I went over there to see him, and I took his blood pressure for my sister. And when I took the blood pressure, I knew it wouldn't be long, but I thought maybe at least a day or so or two, but he went on. And my sister's okay. We're okay with it. He's not suffering anymore. Yes. I know. Shanique, you're only about 5.5 hours away from me. Shanique, we need to really actually, later on by springtime, hopefully stuff will be better. We need to do a meet and greet. We can wear a mask. Yes. Yes. Zabine, how you been? You had a great year. Please go by and check out each other's houses. I'm going to catch up on videos. And those of you that follow Emma and Montgomery's channel, please remember her in your thoughts and prayers. And those of you that pray, because her mother's sick and she's been off here for a while too. Guys, there's so much going on. So you have to take a minute just to wind down and talk about something and just, it's a mind thing. You got to really, really, really work on yourself and to stay positive. Like Shanique was talking earlier in her premiere, staying positive. And accepting life for where it is, and that's what we do. It's not that I'm gonna miss him and he's just like a brother to me, my brother-in-law, but passing on is just like it's part of living. So, but in the interim, we need to just take time out and help each other. I just love live streams. I really like live streams and like Premier's next. Oh, yeah, so that's life. You got to stay positive. And this year I promise to really, I'm going to start coming to you on live stream on my other channel, Impact Community Services. I have come to your live streams and premieres with my other channel, but I'm going to do it more this year. Yeah. Yeah, that panic attack, you got to work on that because you don't want that to get out of control, Shanique. I think we all have had experienced panic attacks, but my thing is, I think sometimes I have found that we have panic attacks and we start borrowing from tomorrow, worried about tomorrow, anticipating the unknown and unexpected. But I'm telling you guys, I've learned many years ago to try to live in the moment and don't borrow from tomorrow. Meaning, there's nothing you can do about tomorrow. We only have what we have right now, this moment. It's okay to plan, but you can't waste a lot of energy, precious energy on tomorrow. You really can't. And another thing that helped me years ago, when I used to have panic attacks, I would actually talk to myself. And it's okay to talk to yourself. It's okay. But what I did was, when I would get in a panic attack or felt anxious about something, I remember that said, be anxious for nothing, but in prayer and supplication. And remember that there aren't a lot of things in life that we can control, because life is unexpected. But we can do something about the things that we can control. And to me, is that bad relationships, employment, our weight, our health. We have the ability to do something about those things. Well, hello, Stock Explorer. How you doing, sweetie? Guys, please say hello to Stock Explorer. And guys, I don't know if you know everybody in the stream, but this that time. This is what we're doing. This is a live stream. The time to meet new friends. And we're just talking about life in general and about panic attacks and helping each other out, how we deal with unknown, anxiety, and live in the moment and don't borrow from tomorrow, because there's not much we can do. No good. So everybody, please make sure you say hello. Who is that? Nova Real Show. Hi, welcome. Do y'all know Nova Real Show? It's that time. We're meeting some new friends. And I just went through a bag of chips. Like I said, when I first time trying these chips, and this is my comfort. I allow myself some comfort, maybe once a month. This is it. No more chips for me for a while, but that's okay. I believe in moderation. Well, Charlene, how you doing? Guys, I just mentioned to Charlene, spoke about you earlier, Charlene, that you were one of the ones that reached out to me because it's been 2 weeks. And I'm here. I lost my brother-in-law, but I'm good with that. We're good with that because he was ready to go. He made his relationship with him and the Lord. They have it together. So we know we'll see him again one day for those that believe that. So everything is good. Hello there. Please say hello. Hold on, how you been? Let me clean my glasses off so I can see who's here. So we're just supporting each other and checking each other houses out. Thank you, Charlene. I sent you a message on Instagram about an hour ago. Hope you got it. I just love this community. Yes, it's okay. He's okay. He's not suffering anymore. He had cancer. He's not suffering anymore. So what we're doing now is just thank you guys for your condolences. So now we're just chit-chatting, meeting some people and checking people out. I don't know, you all know the Stock Explorer. I don't know if you know Charlene. Yes. So check out each other's houses because this is what we're doing. We got to encourage each other, support each other. That's what we do here. It's that time because you lose, YouTube, play with our numbers, and you got to meet some fellow creators, and this is the way you do it. By supporting each other. That's why I like live stream. I love live stream because it gives me an opportunity for us to just chat, get to know each other, and meet some folks. I'm going to be here, I know, for an hour. So I just got here, so I have nowhere to go, nothing to do the rest of the day or tomorrow or the next day or the next day or the next day. So I'm going to probably be catching up on your videos and come to your houses and check you out. And I usually, that's what I do if I'm behind. I got a lot of comments to respond to. Yes, they do. YouTube play with your numbers. And like in the community, I say all the time, in our respective communities we live in, neighbors move. It depends on your neighborhood. New neighbors come. So same with this community. It's community. And so to have a friend, you must show yourself friendly. And what we mean by that, we know that with Tuba Chat shared with us every 2-3 days a week. My holiday was great, guys. It was awesome. It was nice. I did have quite a COVID scare. A client that I have, another person came to visit this client, and they were positive for the Omicron, COVID. And so I went and got tested and had to wait for my results the next day, but I was negative, so that was a good thing. But you just don't ever know, guys. You just never know. So I tell people all the time, just do what you have to do. I personally wear my mask in public, but I still go out, but I'm careful with where I go and who I'm around. I still go to the store, but I wear my mask. But we were talking earlier too. I was mentioning to someone that in this community, a lot of times in this community, I found 3 things that can really affect your channel, and I think you have to make a decision if it's worth it for you. When you start talking about politics, a lot of times you lose people because people are very guarded about their opinions when it comes to religion and politics. So be wary of those type of things. But if you want to do it, you do it. But just be conscious of the fact that when you start sharing a lot of things about yourself, what your beliefs are, there are all types of people here. And there are people that believe in God, people that don't believe in God. I don't judge people. That's your personal opinion. But if you feel like you have to do that, do it. And don't worry about the outcome. Because here in this community, you do not want to get burned out. And I found the easy way to get burned out is to get anxious, start looking at the numbers, worried about the numbers. I I say this all the time. If you just stay true to who you are, upload as much as you can, be, be a true friend, and a true friend is watching people's videos as much you can when you can, leaving a comment to show that you care, that you're concerned, and like and hit the notification button and to sit back and just have fun. That's the best way that for us to grow and to have a good time. And I feel that what's for you is for you. It's gonna come, but we got to do our part. And a lot of people, Kevin tell us all the time on Tuba Chat that there's no rhyme and reason to a lot of stuff what YouTube does. But we have to do our part, follow the guidelines and have fun. But I'm gonna be coming to a lot of your live streams in my other channel. If you see Impact Community Services, and my face will be there on that channel, it will be me. It will be me. So that's what I'm all about. So this is time to meet some friends, and like I said, I will be here an hour, and as people come and go, you jump back in. If you're cooking, if you're cleaning, if you're watching TV, just come back when you can and meet some more folks and just have a good time. Because I can chit and chat about different stuff. So that's me. So, but my year's going great. I had a good time this Christmas. I don't really spend a lot of money for Christmas. Never have. That's not me. I try to give practical gifts. And I mostly give gifts to my mom when she was alive and children. So that's what I do. And people that are less fortunate. Yes, thank you, thank you. You have a blessed evening too. And I'm gonna be around for a minute if you come back. Because a lot of people on different time zones. And when you go to see some of your supporters out there, your friends, I call you friends from afar, and they having a live stream, I try to always just pop in for a minute. Bye-bye, Zabing. Thank you, thank you. Much respect and blessings to you too. They're such a nice people. So go by and make sure you check each other's houses. But when you see your friends having a live stream, if you can't stay, just pop in for a few minutes and say hello to people. That's how you give people support. Thank you, Charlene. How's your year going so far? Charlene, I got to go to you have another channel too, right? I have a new friend. Have you heard of someone called Let's Heal Together? Her channel is called Let's Heal Together. Busy. I know that's right. Me too, girl. Busy. Yeah, business, service, and opportunity. Okay. All right. Business, service, and opportunity. Okay. Is your face on that one? Oh, great, Beast. I'm glad you checked out Faye. Faye been a friend of mine for many, many years. Nice person, and she's also a supportive friend. So I'm going to head over there this evening, Charlene, to make sure. Let's Heal Together. Yes, she's called Let's Heal Together. I checked her out. She's new, and I think she's from the Caribbean too, I think. But she was telling a story. Let's Heal Together. Let's Heal Together. You know Emma, Montgomery Family Channel. Montgomery Family Channel. Oh, you got a picture of landscape, trees, and land. Okay. All right. So you mostly using for, is that your business channel or? Yeah, please make sure you go by and say hello to Charlene. Check out her house. So we're just here, Charlene, just to keep supporting each other. And do you know a lady named Well, look at there, Tuba Chat. Guy, we just finished talking about him. How you doing, Kevin? We just dropped in for a minute. I hadn't been here for 2 weeks and just chatting. Yeah, we were just chatting and catching up and thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we were just talking. Kareem was here earlier and a couple other people. We've just been talking. Thank you so much for sharing it out. Yeah, this is my hour to come in and just give my friends an opportunity to meet some more friends. And that's what that time, when I say it's that time again, we're just talking about some things that may affect our channel and some things that won't. And there's no rhyme or reason what YouTube doing good about to take a mental break. Oh, really? Oh, Charlene, you about to take a mental break? Well, I'll be remembering you in my thoughts and prayers. Yeah, sometimes you have to take a mental break from social media. You really do. You have to take care of yourself, guys. While you're meeting people. Yeah, so we're just here supporting each other, checking out each other's houses and uplifting each other and sharing some things. Corinne said she's on a keto diet and she's just sharing some information. And we were talking about how we all trying to shed a few pounds here. Because we all went overboard over the holidays, Kevin. Did you? We all ate a lot and laid around a lot. Social media, all you're going to take is the break. Oh, okay. Social media is a break. For me, you know, when you life and losing loved ones and dealing with stuff. And to me, this is my therapeutic outlet for me. My live streams are awesome. I love them. Yeah, slow it down and take a break if needed. That's right, Charlene. You got to take that break. But you won't take too long a break because you know you got to keep those meet new friends along the way and get those keep those hours up. Mom is celebrating. Oh, happy birthday, Mom. Mom is celebrating her 70th birthday. Y'all having a birthday party? Great. Well, my mom is transitioned on. Yeah, I got to enjoy those moms and take care of those moms and let them know that you love them. So all we doing is just checking out each other's houses here. And I make notes when new people come into my streams and I go back later and check out their house. I had a couple of new people in here. Well, at least I know one. So it's awesome. Oh, you're trying to get your certification? Oh, okay. Yes, you gotta get that certification. Yeah, I have to keep all my certifications up. I have to send my money in. It's time for me to send my annual fees in for my business. All those fees, everything come around so quickly, just like before you know it, it's a New Year's time to pay those fees for those licenses. Yeah, so that's what I know, Charlene. That's what you got to do, girl. Yeah. And Kevin, you hear the awesome music in the background. I just love this music. So upbeat. It's perfect for live streams. It is. It's awesome for live streams. I used to play other music. Now it's a habit of mine. When I hear this, when I do a live stream, I just want to put it in because it's very upbeat. You're going to do your breathing and catching. Why your nerves so bad? Charlene, you just busy or stressed out or stressed? Thank you, Tuba. I know you are. I'm happy to be back, you know, but that's life, you know. This is a kind of upbeat stream and don't want to go there with the bad news, but that's life. Moving on is part of life living. So I think you come to terms. We talk about reality of life, living in the world that you have and navigate through the life that you have and not get anxious about what you don't have and the life that you don't have. Because I learned a long time ago, I do not measure my life against other people's lives. I just don't. I learned that in the early age. Well, I wouldn't say early age, but I learned it many, many years ago. I don't do that. I don't measure my life against other people's lives because you don't know what people are doing. Keep their life going. Everybody's different. Okay. All right. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you have to take time for yourself because I do a lot of different breathing exercises and stretching and walking. I haven't been walking much in the past month. Yes, Charlene's such a sweet person. But Charlene, one of those people that reached out to me on my other social media pages, sent me a message, everything okay? Because that's what I do. When it's someone that I know that's always following me or sending me message or always coming to my live streams, and when I don't hear from them, I go by and check and see what's going on. That's why I told you guys, make sure you go by and say hello to Emma, a Montgomery family channel. Emma, her name is channel is Montgomery Family Channel. Her name is Emma. Her mother is sick out in Arizona, so we just want to go by and support her. That's what it's all about. It's about supporting each other, guys. We all have lives. We have this community. We're trying to keep going, but at the same time, you have to take care of yourself. Because social media is that, social media. But your families come first. So always remember that. Because believe it or not, I know people get stressed out about uploading. They actually say, what do I upload? How do I upload? What topic do I upload? And you just don't ever know. You just don't ever know. Because there are a lot of people here that are creators. And there are some people just come to social media like YouTube for information. So you can just share information. You'd be surprised. You just don't know what's going to stick. You just don't know what's going to catch on. So my channel is for fun, and I try to stay true to that. I don't use it so much for my business. I have a business channel because, like I said, the nature of what it is, I can't put a lot of the confidential stuff on that channel. So on this channel, I can be free. I can be me. I can just use it to talk about anything I want to talk about. And we're talking about Shanique. Like I said, she was here earlier. I know she's still just checking out people's houses. She said she was suffering from panic attacks. And we're talking to everybody was giving her tips on how to deal with panic attacks. And so that's how we help each other, guys. That's how we help each other. So I'm in and out. Still working on this house, doing renovations. Had the floors done and getting carpet in the other part of the house and doing steps and just continuing the renovation project. It's fun, but at the same time, it's expensive. So, but that's an investment. So I promised to be here an hour. I was waiting for someone in particularly, John, but I still have time. They'll be here shortly, hopefully. But in the interim, let's just listen to this great music and check out each other's houses. And I will be back. Yeah, they're predicting that we are going to have some snow and sleet and ice this weekend here in Georgia. Yeah, we may have some sleet and ice and snow this weekend in Georgia. And Georgia beat Alabama. Georgia beat Alabama. I don't know how about from Alabama, but Georgia beat Alabama. So it's been crazy here. Everybody's so excited. But Alabama usually beat Georgia. Most of the time, don't they, Bob? Yeah, most of the time, Alabama. It's always become a feud between Alabama. I'm sorry. Hi there, Sister D. How you doing? Bobby, your girlfriend from New York, Jersey. How you been doing, D? Girl, there's just so much been going on. I guess got to get back on this tube and get some of your live streams and come in and have some chit chat. So I can just tell you there's so much been going on. How's it been going with you, D? It's been going okay? Thank you, guys. This is one of my dear friends. We've been talking here for a while, D. Shanique was here. We were talking about panic attacks, and I was sharing how I used to have anxiety attacks many, many years ago and what I did to overcome mine. Yes, how's your year going so far, D? We were talking about staying motivated, keep creating, and meet new friends, because you know how YouTube play with our numbers. And a lot of people want to keep the hours going now. Yes, you okay and God is good? Yes, He is. All the time He is, girl. I don't know how we can make it. I lost a brother-in-law yesterday, but I'm okay. He was like a brother, but we okay. He had cancer. He's not suffering anymore. So it's kind of like, we're going to miss him. It's kind of sad we're going to miss him, but at the same time, we know he's been suffering with this cancer since 2005. So we are so glad he's not suffering anymore. No more morphine. So we are happy about that. So this is a celebration for me too. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. They're taking a break from uploading. You have to. You have to take care of yourself, because it takes a lot to... Corinne was here earlier in the stream. She was talking about editing. Honey, we all have lives. Thank you. We all have lives. And it takes a lot to sit down and edit these darn videos. And I stopped editing years ago, so I like live streams. Or I do a premiere. And nobody got time for all that. You know, that's what you want to do, more power to you. But that's just not me. And I'm going to do me, and I'm going to be true to me. Your brother over here said, hi, D. Greetings from New York. Yeah, so how was your Christmas? Do you know Emma, Montgomery Family Channel, right? Her mother's sick. Yes, it is. You know Emma, Montgomery Family Channel, our friend. I know you know Emma. Her mom is sick out in Arizona. She hadn't been up there uploading either. Right, you work? Yeah, Emma's mom is sick out in Arizona, and she hadn't uploaded because she came and did a little video telling us about her mom being ill. And I checked about a couple of days ago. I think she uploaded something, a picture of her. And I just told her we're still praying for her. So I know she's one of your buddies too. So Emma. But that's life, honey. So much stuff going on in this world. You have to just do. I see him told me I went through a bag of potato chips today. I never had these chips before. I saw them. They're $1 in Ingles. And they're gluten-free. And I went through this bag of chips, honey. Yeah, you seeing it. Okay. Yeah, so this is my comfort, honey. It'll be another 4-5 months before I go through it. But it wasn't much in this bag anyway, child. You know, when you take the air out the thing, they, went down about, it was probably this many chips. I'm just justifying, right? Trying to make excuses. 150 calories. And total fat 12%, 8% sodium, no sugar, 4% fiber. Yeah, I never seen that much fiber in potato chip before. 4 grams, gluten free. Hey, just $1. Yes, honey, I got your wine. I had the last video I did a live stream. I had some wine. I had to check with hubby see if he needed more wine. My next live stream we do some wine. It's so good to hear from his D. Some nice people came in here earlier. Well, they sound healthy, but they were really good. I couldn't believe it. You know, because sometimes potato chips can have, I have a few left in here. Sorry. Can't be wasting any potato chips, right? Can't waste potato chips. But I gave up sodas a long time ago. We don't buy sodas. I'm telling you, buy that stuff. If you bring them in your house, you are going to eat them. If you bring sodas, you're going to drink them. And I'm trying to watch my meat, 1 serving of meat a day. Moderation for me. And you will lose weight. For me, that's how I lost weight. And doing like 14 hours before in between meals, that helped me a whole lot. Because I had gotten up some years ago, guys, to 160. Can you believe that? So I know I lost about 15 pounds. Yeah, about 15 pounds. Increased my water intake, and I moved a little bit more. Watch how much meat. Caught you. Oh, who is that? Hi there. Yes, you work. Yes. Okay, D, I see. I know you're at work. You're so sweet about popping in. You do what I do. If I can't stay, I will pop in. If I see a live stream with some of my people, I'm going to pop in. If I can't stay, I'll pop in for a minute, give you support. And I want my friends a lot of people still checking out everybody's houses, so don't be surprised to get some new friends come over and say hi, D. Because I'm sending everybody over. We got to help each other, support each other. That's what it's all about. We're in this thing together. We're in this thing together. Right. I just found out to me, work for me, moving does work. You start moving more and drinking more water, cut back on the sweets and the sugar and the sodas, you will lose. Because you got to move more to balance it out. Oh, you home. Okay. Right. Okay, good. Good. So you can get you a glass of wine and relax. I've been home all week. I think I worked Monday. And I got a client, and I'll work again on Tuesday. But yeah, it's just busy, honey. Just life. And Shanique was here earlier, and she was talking about panic attacks. And God, there's so much going in the world. If you look at the stuff that's going in the world, you will lose it. You have to stay positive. You really do. You have to balance your life and don't look at so much news. Still try to live your life. My thing, I'm gonna mask up and I'm gonna go out. But I try to be around too many people. But even when I do go to church, I'm usually on the pew by myself. Nobody shake hands, nobody hug. And I'm usually in the back. If there's someone behind me, they usually have a mask. There are 3 people sitting in front of me. They have on mask. And then I get out of there. So they have canceled all the luncheons and dinners at the church. So no more luncheons. So they stopped all that. You have to do your part. You got to live your life, honey. You got to live your life. Because we only go around here one time, honey. You better do something about it. Live your life to the fullest and stop worrying about it. Yes, you got to keep him first. You got to keep that relationship with God. Because, honey, I tell people all the time. I made a video years ago about we are the church. And what will happen? You can't go to church. So And a lot of people, if your spiritual life go to the dogs because you can't go to church, there's something wrong. Because you got to keep that communication between you and the Creator open, honey. And you can do that at home just as well as in somebody's church. I'm not knocking church, but at the same time, you the church, and you got to learn how to have a relationship without pastor always telling you what to do. You read your Bible for yourself and pray to God for yourself. You got to do that because I don't know how I can make it without having that relationship with Him. I just don't. Because I have to go and do my praying and my crying to Him, honey, because I know He's there. Because one thing that I've learned in life, you really can't run to people with all your problems. I learned that years ago, honey, because they got problems too. They have problems too. How they going to help you? Most of the time, people can't help you. And a lot of times, and people will avoid you when you're having problems because they don't really know how to comfort you. And I get that. So I don't really seek for people to give me comfort. It's great to have comfort from friends. But honey, I know my biggest friend. Remember the old song, What a Friend We Have in Jesus? Girl, that's one of the best ones. Because that's your biggest friend, honey. That's your biggest friend, your biggest fan. So you got to balance your life. That's right, honey. What He done for me. Remember that old song? Oh, what He done for me. I just can't get what He done for me. Oh, what He done for me. But it's like He healed my body. It's what He done for me. Yeah, that's an old song. I just can't. Oh, yes, He is. You're His biggest fan. I am too, honey. I am His biggest fan. He is my biggest friend. And we were talking about that earlier. I was sharing with them, a lot of people are saying that a lot of times, yes, honey, that we can't be ashamed of Him. He said, we're ashamed of Him, He will be ashamed of us. So we just can't be ashamed of Him. We just can't be ashamed of Him. Well, hi, Red. We're just talking about we can't be ashamed of our God. We cannot be ashamed of Him because He will be ashamed of us. And if it means, like I said, if you lose somebody, I lose somebody. But we're talking about the goodness of God and life and losing loved ones, but also smile in the midst of the pain. Smile in the midst of the pain, honey. I remember there's an old song said, I just can't tell it all what He's done for me. I just can't tell it all. Oh, I just can't tell it all. I just can't tell it all. No, I just can't tell it all. Oh, He's been so good to me. I just can't tell it all. I just can't tell it all. Well, He saved my soul one day. That's right, just can't tell it all. Yes, right, Red. I just can't tell it all. No, I just can't tell it all. Oh, He saved my soul one day. I just can't tell it all. No, I just can't tell it all. Yes, that's right, honey. I just can't tell it all because I don't know what people do without Him. Yes, how's your New Year starting off, Red? Well, I know it's starting off great because you're still here, right? One more day. We are here one more day. Guys, we're on this side, not the other side. We're on this side. We're amongst the living. We're amongst the living. We have so much to be thankful for. So far, the Lord has blessed us. We hadn't succumbed to that old dreadful virus, but we do our part. We have to be grateful, guys. You know, and to me, I have found it's been the best year. Right, I'm glad for you, Red. You know what? I think sometimes it's so easy to get in a slump where you complain and complain. Yes, but I found the more we praise God and thank Him, we have a spirit of gratitude. And the best way to put the enemy to flight, they say, is to praise God in the midst of your pain and your suffering, and to be grateful. That's right, D. This got to be our best year. And for me, I'm not ashamed of God, but sometimes, I found that it's so easy to not use our platform to, yes. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? I don't know what happened. Let me know if you can hear me, D. Okay, I'm back now. Okay, right. I was saying that I'm going to try my best to remember not to be ashamed of God. I'm not really ashamed of, but sometimes we forget that God blessed us with this free platform. Social media, YouTube is a free platform. And I think sometimes I found myself shying away from talking about my faith, but I'm not going to do that. I think I've always talked about my faith, but in the last 6, 7 months, I don't think I really used this platform to do that. Um, but I think I'm gonna start doing that more. If I had to do it with my other channel, you all know, is Impact Community Services. That's my business channel, and I can't go live on that because I'm just getting started. So make sure you go check it out. That house, Impact Community Services, and hit that support board button, subscribe button, because I'm gonna use that platform to try to uplift, motivate, inspire, and talk about the goodness of God, because we have so much to be thankful for. These people are just dying left and right, girl. People are dying left and right. This is a blessing. This is a free platform right now. YouTube is a free platform. Got one of these, a landline. Ah! It's a landline. Been had for years. And I'm on my cell phone doing this live stream. And so uh people calling me, and I will just, but that's what I mean about using our platform. God allowed us to have this platform to talk for the glory of God. Oh, this phone, uh, use it for the glory of God. You got one too? Girl, I'm gonna get rid of my landline. Hey, I'm doing a live stream right now. Yeah, come on, we here. All right. Okay. Bye-bye. Darren's coming over. He got to work nearly tomorrow, so he's gonna stay tonight. Uh, you did. Girl, I got my landline. Right. I'm gonna keep my landline, child. Cause one thing about it, if your cell phone, you ever can't afford a cell phone, expensive they getting every year or it goes out, I got my landline. Hey Bob. Bob, there's on the way over here from Cartersville. He's gonna stay tonight because he got a job to do. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna keep my landline, guys. I'm gonna keep mine. Who is Key? Key, hello, welcome. We're talking about a lot of things. We're talking about God. I was talking about Red said she put a post out to ask how many people still have a landline. And I told him I still have my landline. And my son paid for my landline 5 years in advance. And I guess renew it. My landline is for Magic Jack. Was that Magic Jack? Girl, you heard of Magic Jack. I'm telling my age, right? Hi, Key. How you doing? Y'all, please say hello to How To with Key. You know D and Red. And this video was called It's That Time. It's that time for us to meet new friends and say hello to each other. That's what we're doing. Because you got to keep those watch hours up, meet some new friends, because people come and go. You keep it for the grand. Okay, you know, my grandson was over here a couple of weeks ago, and he said, he asked me, what was that? And I told him, it's a telephone. That boy was so fascinated by that with that telephone, he was calling everybody. he asked me, and he wanted to see how it worked. So he got that phone, asked for everybody's number. He's 6, Xander 6. He was just calling everybody, and when it rings, he loves to answer it. Yes, thanks, D. Yeah, it's going to be positive, honey, because I don't know nothing else to do but to stay positive. Because I'm going to tell you, when I talk to myself, and when I face things in life, I learned this long time ago. These are coping skills. When I learned to face with anything that was devastating, or overwhelming, it was shocking, or whatever, I started doing this. I said, listen, Phyllis. This thing is bigger than you. And I would go to God. I said, God, this thing is bigger than me. It's bigger than me. So I need you to help me. And I would give it to him. And when I found myself going back, I would say, no, I gave it to him. Because, guys, it takes 21 days. This is a medical fact. I went to a seminar years ago. It said it takes 21 days for your brain to learn a new habit. And so life is about taking old habits and replacing them with better habits and more positive habits, whether it's eating or coping skills, life skills, relationships, whatever it may be. Yes, it takes 21 days. I tried. I went to this workshop, and the man said, don't overwhelm yourself with too many things. He said, pick one thing or one habit you want to eliminate out your life and replace it with another habit. And mine was to hydrate my body, drink more water, and to hydrate my body first thing in the morning. Because it says when you sleep, you need to replenish your body first thing in the morning with water. And I never liked water. I did that, guys, straight for 21 days. Do you know I actually do that every morning? Even if it's nothing but 5 or 6 ounces, and I'm teaching that habit to my grandson, who's 6 years old. He wake up in the morning, I say, okay, your body, and I make a joke. I say, listen, your body's screaming, your body's thirsty. Yes, it's true. It works, D. I did that. So now the first thing in the morning, I always hydrate my body. I hydrate my body. And I had this man got up and gave a testimony one day. You know, back in the day, it was gotta be about 50 years ago, where they allow people on Wednesday night to do testimony. And he had said that he went to the doctor and he had a mini stroke. And he said that night before, some woke him up and told him to drink water. But he did not know why. He was just drinking water. And the doctor said to him that told him that the fact that he got up and helped drink that water throughout the night, the H2O and the oxygen, that helped him a whole lot. So I think there's some truth to that. That may not be the whole story, something like that, but that's what in essence said that water helped him. That's right. Right. So it takes 21 days for your brain to actually learn a new habit. And so it worked. So you started on anything else. And so it works. It really works, guys. And I'm going to use it for other things in my life. I've done it for a couple of things, but I remember the water situation because that was the most important for me because I did not like water. But now I drink water. And so I will drink it first thing in the morning to hydrate my body because no water has oxygen in it. D knows that. But we have to take care of ourselves, guys. I drink water through the night. I keep water by my bedside. Okay, good. That's why they give it to you in the hospital. You know, they have the water. That's right, D. It does. It does. When you drink sugar stuff, you want some. You want more sugar, but water does. So I'm looking at my husband. He's closing up the fireplace. You know, I'm gonna make a fire tonight. Okay, it's be cold. All right. Being nosy, but also these ladies here talking. They have a landline too, Bob. We're gonna keep their landline. We're gonna keep ours too. We had it for all these years, paid for it. We're gonna keep it.
Yeah, Ron has a lot of landlines.
Yeah, most of our friends we know have landlines, but young people say we old school. But it's good to be old school. But yeah, we're gonna use this. Gonna be decent. Let's make this our best year, guys. Let's make it our best year to eat right, to take care of spiritual bodies, take care of we're spiritual beings. We're physical beings and we're mental. Yeah, D is in the medical field. I used to be in the medical field. I left the medical field for the social service field. So I went back to school and got my degree. Oh, you don't have a fireplace here? Yes, I love a fire. So we may be making a fire this weekend because we're supposed to have some parts gonna have snow, sleet, and rain, freezing rain. So we're supposed to come in here Saturday night. So I'm sure we'll do a fire. We have some logs just in case the lights go out. Because you know the power, if the sleet nights get on this power line, that's it. Yeah, she's a pediatric nurse. Yeah, you know, when I was working in the hospital, guys, I'm telling you, I work on the nephrologist floor, and then I love fireplace too. But I remember seeing this child on the burn unit, and they were doing debridement breathing her skin, and I just couldn't take it. I mean, I can take it, but I don't like to see sick children. That bothers me. That hurt me more than anything. Seeing sick children, and but then I went to doing social work after I finished my degree, and I saw a lot of kids that were abused mentally, physically, and sexually. So that's just as hard, you know. But you have to do what you have to do. Yeah, that's right. So I've seen the worst of human behavior, the worst of mankind, what another human being could do to another human being. Yes, I said nurses and doctors are angels, what they're going through right now. And we really need to really keep them up and keep them in our prayers, guys. Because nurses are saying, we had some nurses here on television saying that they get so angry because they're here taking care of these people that are not vaccinated. And it's just frustrating. Yes, thank you, D. Yes, for your service. Because this is a battleground. Guys, this is the battleground. Have you ever seen that movie called War Room, guys? Yeah, it is hard work. It's a movie called War, W-R, War Room. That movie, once I saw it, I was always believing prayer, power of prayer, and I've always had believe actually going in the prayer closet. I do go in the closet when I'm serious and interceding. But once you see this movie, War Room, W-R, War Room, R-O-M. Oh no, Red. We remember him in prayer. Oh, her grandson just got diagnosed with cerebral palsy. Yes. Our prayers are with you. He gonna need a lot of support, and that there are resources out there for him. I have a client that that I see sometime. She has cerebral palsy. Um, they have different degrees. She's not in a wheelchair, but she had so many surgeries on her feet that when they did, her feet actually stopped growing because she had to have so many surgeries. So she wears size, I think 4.5, 5 shoes. She's 26 because her feet just stopped growing after she had those surgeries. They actually have a lot they have to go through. They really do. And so dealing with DD population is what my background was. Yes, you have to claim he is alive, and there's no truth in him. There's no truth in him. Yeah, they do. They really do. They really do. They go to school. I had one client. She had 3 children. All 3 of her children had cerebral palsy, and all 3 were in wheelchairs. Uh, but my client is not in a wheelchair. So it just depends. The devil's a liar, because God still can do all things. He can. There's nothing impossible to him. There's not impossible with God. All things are possible. You know, but they have you read. Yes, he does. He has the power to heal, and he heals us physically. He heals us mentally. Uh, but we just have to trust in him. To trust in him, and we know that evil and bad things that happen are not of God. Everything like all evil is a result of sin. And that old Lucifer, Satan, the liar, none of that is of God. And God does not get our attention by having something like that happen. It just, you remember in the Bible where the man was was he sick or a lunatic? And they asked Jesus, said, who sinned, his mother, his father? And Jesus said, no one has sinned. Some things happen so God can get the glory. So it's not anything a result of somebody sinning. But just sin is in the world, and we don't know how. Sin was found in man. That's right. The sky's the limit. That's right, D. You just keep the faith. Just keep the faith. You know, that's why I love doing live streams. And, you know, D can tell you over the years, and Reds too. To me, the best live stream is where uh, when the end with 2 or 3 people just sitting here chatting and talking and uplifting each other and encouraging each other and learning from each other. To me, that's the best live stream. That's the best live stream. That's the best live stream, because I really needed this tonight. I really needed, and you all came in, D and Red, some of the old true friends from afar. Because, you know, a lot of people come to live stream, not all. And that's the purpose of my goal was for people to meet new friends. And it's about helping each other. So if I help you, then you help me. But in the interim, the most important thing for me is to uplift, inspire, and have my friends uplift and inspire and encourage me. We have a good time sometimes. We laughing and joking and drinking a glass of wine. But at the same time, there are times like now, we're just sitting here um, chatting like sister to sister. Yes, yes. I'm like a mustard seed. That's right. I have really enjoyed my live stream. That's right. That's right. Supporting. Just rally around him. That's right. You are doing the right thing to have him to live the best possible life and encourage him and keep the faith. I think sometimes we know God can heal, but sometimes we start looking at the circumstances and not all the time we lose hope. But God is still the same yesterday, today, and forever. So he hasn't changed. He said by his stripes we are healed. We are healed physically and we are healed spiritually. So God is still on the throne. He sit high, look low, and he loves us. He loves us. He loves all of us. And he's always, it's a love story. He's always running after us, trying to save us and save us from ourselves, save us from the enemy, save us from the world. He's always, it's a love story. The greatest love story ever was is how much God loves us. He loves us so much. So you want to know where to invest That's right. That's right. So y'all hanging in. I'll add him to my prayer list. And let's remember Emma, Montgomery Family Channel. Let's remember Shanique. She's not sick. She's suffering with panic attacks. And so we're trying to stay positive. So things happen in life. And she was saying that sometimes God allow things happen to slow us down. And I think when things happen in our life, he kind of let us know what lesson he's trying to teach us or what he's trying to perfect in us. You know, I really think for me, he let us know that he's always with us. He promised to always be with us. So thank God for his promise and his assurance that he would never leave us. No matter what things seem like or things appear, he'll never leave us. And that's a great promise. Yes. Thank you, Red. Thank you for praying for me. And I pray for you all the time, Red. All the time. And D, I do. I pray for my friends from afar. I can't call them all by name, but I ask God to be with you all and God's perfect will for your life be manifest in your life. Because that's what I pray for my family, my children, everybody. Right. Yes. Yes, he will. So, and I always pray, Lord, your perfect will for my life and for my family and my children. Because sometimes we don't know what to pray. But my thing is always, Lord's perfect will for them. And that none of my loved ones be lost. Don't let them leave this earth without making sure they are calling and the election is sure. That they elect to choose God in their life before they leave this earth. And that's the most important thing. I don't pray they have money, homes, and cars. I just pray that they one day look up and find him and have that personal relationship with him, because that's all we got. And that's all we need is that personal relationship with God. And he'll see you through anything. He will. I know that. I've tried him over and over. He's true. He comes through every time, guys. And sometimes he comes through by answering your prayers, and sometimes he said no. And no is God answering our prayers. We may not like it, but he is our Heavenly Father. And our Heavenly Father knows what's best for each and every one of us. He knows what's best for you and for me. Not me. He knows what's best for us. And so that's why I said I just leave it in his hand and said, Father, you know what's best. So you lead and you guide and you take over and you take care of me. And somebody asked me the other day when she's trying to grow in God and in Christ. And she asked me, said, when I talk to God, do I talk like I'm talking to her? I said, yes. I talk to him just like I'm talking to you. I share and I listen. And I learned a long time ago, when you pray, prayer is just talking to God. And when you talk to him and you pray, thank you, Red. And I say, I have learned when you pray, when you stop to pray, you take time and you have to take time to be quiet. Because we talk to him, but he wants to speak to us. So we have to pray and be quiet and say, God, speak to me. Show me what you want me to do or what you want me to hear. And sometimes he speaks to us. He speaks to us in our circumstances. He speaks to us through others. He speaks to us through his word uh, and the Holy Spirit. So he's always there. He's always trying to get us to draw closer, closer and closer to him. And the closer we get to him, the more we learn to hear his voice. So I thank you all so much for listening, and I had a blast. And I'm gonna have to end now because I'm on my cell phone and it says low battery. So I love you, D. I love you, Reds, and I want you guys to know how much I appreciated your support and your friendship over the years. Yes, and I'll be over soon to see what you be up to, Red and D. I promise. So I love you guys and take care. And thank you. You're quite welcome. Thank you. So I remember your grandson in prayer. Indeed, thank you for all you do. And I always pray for the nurses and doctors. And I will continue to pray for your safety and your strength. And you all take care. Bye-bye. Well, that thing's still there.